But the big storyline basically throughout training camp has basically been Brandon Aiyuk and the San Francisco 49ers. You can go all the way back to the draft whenever they draft Ricky Pearsall, who missed practice, I do believe. Shoulder injury, so who knows how that all kind of weighs into the plans. But if we're in mumbo jumbo season right now.
We are.
Big time.
Seems like there's a chance that there's maybe people stirring up a lot of this. And this is not, I've not talked to Aiyuk's agent. I've not talked to the Steelers. I've not talked to the Browns. I've not talked to the Patriots or the Niners about this. But as I was just kind of following along on my phone like everybody else with this entire story, it feels like there's something that gets put in a tizzy here.
Yeah.
And then it's kind of, no. Well, that's been happening since March. What? So, okay. So then this one, and then kind of slows down a little bit. And then all of a sudden, nope, they're back in actually. And then everybody is wondering, is anything going to take place? Insiders, Rappaport and I believe Pelissero said that they think the two most likely outcomes are he either goes to the Pittsburgh Steelers or he remains a San Francisco 49er. It's like the more this kind of lingers on and carries on, the more I wonder how much there is. What are the two things? The steak in the sizzle in the steak.
There it is, yeah.
Feels like there's a lot more sizzle about everything that's potentially taking place, and the steak itself is remaining in the same exact spot. I guess the convo is nobody's been able to agree to a deal with him, and if they have been able to agree to a deal, they haven't been able to agree with the Niners on what to give up. Obviously, this is a number one wide receiver. Now, if he goes to Pittsburgh, he's going to help Pickens out a lot, who's also a number one wide receiver, so having two of them is obviously great news for whoever the starter is there, even though Russell Wilson still in pole position. Justin Fields obviously stealing the hearts of Yinzers every single day. But there's so much that goes into this, and then adding on the fact that Aiyuk can say he doesn't want to go to a place, so then there's even more limited things. Feels like he's going to be a Niner. But once again, this is us just reading the tea leaves, because I think this all could change overnight if somebody wakes up and says, yeah, we will give up a second rounder actually for Brandon Aiyuk. You watch one preseason practice, maybe it's the Browns, and they've been making moves at the wide receiver position over the last couple of years. Amari Cooper, obviously. Let's bring in Jerry Jeudy. Okay, let's do that. Let's make sure Deshaun Watson has all opportunity to be great. We're paying him $230 million guaranteed in this entire thing. Maybe they see a practice and they're like, yeah, we need one more. We need one more weapon, and it changes. So, big question marks. Great for the storylines, especially whenever we have no idea who's going to be playing in these preseason games tonight.